Picture this. You're drifting through deep space on a mission to scout a fresh world for humanity. And out of nowhere, a black hole shows up on your scanners. Curiosity gets the better of you. What if you just went in? Could you actually survive it? Is there a way back out? Could it even drop you into a whole other universe? Let's break down what would really happen. The name is misleading. A black hole isn't some empty gap floating in space. Einstein's relativity laid out exactly how these things form. When a giant star collapses at the end of its life, it leaves behind a dense core. Once that core hits roughly 3 solar masses, gravity wins over every other force in the universe, and a black hole is born. It's not a void, it's an insane amount of material crushed into a tiny footprint. Here's a way to picture the gravity involved. Standing on the sun, you'd weigh 28 times what you weigh on Earth. Now imagine cramming 4 suns worth of mass into a sphere only 15 miles wide, about what you'd cover on a half-hour highway drive. That's the kind of gravitational monster we're talking about. Nothing escapes it, not even light, which is exactly why no one has ever actually seen a black hole directly. We only know they're there from the radiation signatures they throw off, including the bursts Stephen Hawking identified, which now carry his name. Hawking also floated a wild idea, that black holes might act as doorways into other universes. So could falling into one really launch you somewhere else entirely? Every black hole has what's called an event horizon, the line where gravity gets so extreme that turning back is no longer possible. From just outside that boundary, the sky would look bizarre. Every star bent and smeared around a perfect black circle. Once you're being pulled in, you'd keep accelerating, faster and faster, with nothing to slow you down. Now for the rough part. Gravity doesn't pull evenly across your whole body. If you're falling feet first, your legs get yanked much harder than your head, and you'd literally be stretched like taffy. This effect is brutal around an average-sized black hole, the kind that's about 9 miles across and roughly 20 times the sun's mass. You'd be torn apart long before ever reaching the event horizon. Your best shot at survival? Find a supermassive one instead, a black hole millions of times heavier than our sun. There, the pull on your head and feet is nearly equal, so your body would stay intact as you cross the horizon. And conveniently, there's a supermassive black hole sitting at the core of our own Milky Way, a comfortable 165 quadrillion miles away, far too distant to threaten Earth or the Sun. But crossing the horizon is only step one. At the very center waits the singularity, a point where density spikes to infinity. That's where you'd be crushed down and merged completely into the black hole itself, with zero chance of relaying what you experienced. Strangely, someone watching from a safe distance wouldn't see it that way at all. To them, you'd appear to slow down more and more, fading and turning redder, until you seemed frozen in place forever, never quite reaching the horizon. That's because space and time essentially trade places at that boundary. Time locks up while space keeps pulling forward. Escaping becomes as impossible as reversing time itself. Eventually, even the black hole itself would evaporate, releasing every particle it ever swallowed, but there'd be no way to know if any of those particles used to be you. Hawking had one more theory that might offer hope, that countless parallel universes exist, each with a slightly different history. In some of them, you fell into the black hole. In others, that black hole never existed at all. From outside, there's genuinely no way to know which reality you're in until the moment you cross that horizon. If it's real, that's the end. But if you land in the version of reality where it was never there to begin with, you'd survive, just stranded in a universe that isn't the one you started in, with no route back to ours. So, would you take that risk? Are black holes something that pull you in, even just in imagination?